Okay, so this is PlayStation Plus, free games, and this is Dynasty Warriors Next. Now, if you've never heard of Dynasty Warriors before, where the hell have you been living for the past 10 billion years? Because there's been about 10 billion of them. I believe 8 just came out not that long ago on 360 and PS3. But there's also been like loads of spin-offs and just crazy. So there's been like, I'm pretty sure there's been like over 10. And this is the PS Vita one. And surprisingly, I quite like it. Now this is my first ever Dynasty Warriors game. I've never played a Dynasty Warriors game before. And I quite enjoy it. So you've got campaign mode, which is, as it sounds, conquest mode, which is basically kind of like mess about. You can just, you don't have to worry about restrictions of the campaign. Coalition mode is like, I don't think it's online, but it's kind of like System Link. Gala mode, which is basically challenges, and edit mode, which is where you can make your own soldier, which is pretty cool, which I haven't done yet, and we can look at that right now. So here you go. Put the name in. How do we do it? Can we use touchscreen? No. There we go. Gender, male or female. Male. Face, so you can change the face. I'm guessing you can probably use this in, maybe there's a special campaign mode where you can make, you just play as your own, but I'm not sure. Maybe you probably use this in the challenge modes, maybe you can use this in the conquest mode, I'm not sure. Different hair colours, hair types. Obviously it's crazy Japanese style stuffing. Change face shape. Isn't amazingly extensive, but it's still kind of cool. Accessories, pirate moustache, big beard, huge beard, a rose, glasses, yeah. Body, you know, make him taller, stuff like that. It's pretty cool. This is on here. You can also, you unlock stuff to customize your character with in the campaign mode. So yeah. You change what type of attacks they do. Change their voice. Change that, you get abilities: attacking, defensive, speedy, powerful, mediocre, balanced. Right. Officer type, military, leader. Let's go with leader. Swordsman, spearman, lead. So the best way I could probably describe this game is like a strategy game, but you're in the battle yourself. It's like this huge battle with hundreds of enemies, and you're like leading them into battle, and you're also fighting other leaders with their little units. So yeah, it's my character, my little character. So yeah, and I can also use this in conquest mode. So let's show you the actual campaign mode. What's cool about it, there's actually voice acting and there are cutscenes, which is cool. Continue. So here we are. Basically, the game is all about these just big arena battle type things. Basically, there are enemies and you have to invade them and take over their territory. So here we go. before you start a battle, you want to use this. Basically, you can buy like little power-ups to help you out in the battle. So here we go. You can defenses of all allied main camp will be strengthened. The attack and defense of your character will increase for this battle. So buy that one, and you use it. You use your gold that you get in the game. Speed and attack of speed. Your character will increase. Get that one. Why not? Get that one as well. So there you go. Buy little bonuses to help you out, and let's get into it. So select my officers. Selecting officers for battle, you can select one officer to control and up to 4 officers to take to battle. So you can play as different players, and then you can also have like comrades essentially. The better an officer's condition, the higher their abilities will be in battle. Be sure to take the condition of each officer before selecting them for battle. Alright. So let's select. You must select an officer to players. Alright. How do we do that? Right, so we pick one, and each officer has different attacks. Some have different special abilities. Some have basically different attacks and different special abilities. Okay. Some are faster, some are heavier. Some have spears, some have swords, some have bows and arrows. Who should we play as? Different. Yeah. Let's go with Cao. So I'm playing as him. Let's take you. So we take 4 people into battle with us, and there we go. So here you are. So this is the battle screen. I start down here, and we basically have to get up to here and take this. And these are little like side bases you can collect to help you, get in. It gives you little bonuses. So like. Here, I believe, is like a food thing right here. Where's it? Right there. Here's like an armory to give you like a boost in attack and defense, stuff like that. And I'm not sure what these do, but we can have a look. And also, you have to defend your place as well. They can actually defeat you. So let's begin the battle. Map controls and commands. You can flick to zoom or in and out of the map. Alright. So here we go. And as you can see, there are literally hundreds of people on the screen at once. And as you can see, the graphics are really good for the Vita. And the frame rate is really solid. I haven't seen it drop. And look how many players are on the screen. It's ridiculous. So here are the enemies. And it's basically just this huge mash pit of just... You can get like 500 hit combos. It's crazy. I've just been stunned. So the guys with the names above their head are basically the bigger guys, the guys who are leading the little troops into battle, and you have to defeat them. You don't have to defeat them, but you can. It'll weaken the other units. It's got a bit like a bonus there. So sometimes in the game you get ambushes where you have to quickly go like this. And you also have to move the screen. So just done that. Sometimes you get ambushed where you have to mash them. You can also call in your horse. There's my horse. It's a bit awkward to get on the horse sometimes, but you can get on the horse. You can also attack on the horse to get around quicker, because the map here is quite huge. Get on the horse. You've also got like a weird just like stun attack in a way, which is kind of odd. And then you got your normal attack, which is this. And you can also combine different attacks with each other. And you've also got the chain attack, which basically is just the constant chain of attacks. You also jump, and you can also do jump attacks. This character doesn't have that many jump attacks. You can only really do that and nothing else. And so we've taken this place over, the ones that are in blue we've taken over, the ones that are in red we haven't took over. So we should probably go take this armory over here. Call in my horse. So these guys, the way you can tell, these guys have yellow swords. It basically means they have a damage boost because they have captured the armory. So we have to capture it to get rid of that. Where are we going? Where's my horse? Horse, where are you? There you are. Oh, it's been knocked off just straight away. Take this like lieutenant officer out.
My ambition cannot be stopped.
We have actually taken over the armory. So here we are, we've actually already taken over the armory. How did you do that again? Did you bring the map out again? Something like that. Maybe it was a rear touchpad. No. No, I don't know. I can't remember. So here we are. This is the actual final base we have to take over. And now each character has two special attacks. They have like a special attack and then they have like a bigger special attack. To use my... Oh god, here we are. We have a duel here. And this is all touchscreen based, so you have to basically go like this. And then flick left to dodge, and then right to dodge. And then just keep attacking him. And you have to dodge. And then you have to hit all these here to get out of like this, whatever that is, like a, I don't know what you call it, a struggle, I guess you could say. Uh-oh. And now you basically just have to mash like crazy to finish him off. Kind of like Super Saiyan. There you go. That was a duel. Sometimes they happen. I don't know if they happen randomly or not. But I have a special attack where if I press the screen with both my fingers there, I go into this crazy special attack mode where I got to touch the rear pad and just use my special ability, which will basically hurt anyone in the area. And then you have another bar, which is a green bar, which basically is a bigger special attack, which can sometimes take out the whole area and you'll capture the base immediately. But it takes longer to get the green bar up than the yellow bar. As you can see, I'm already up to a 200 combo. It's pretty ridiculous, it's crazy stuff. Now I've heard, so obviously this is my first ever Dynasty Warriors, and apparently basically every Dynasty Warriors is the same, but apparently you don't care because they're all just freaking awesome apparently. So yeah, there we captured it. We won. There is a story, but personally I don't really know what the hell is going on. You're basically just trying to take over the land and bring peace to the land. That's all I can make out.
So you're the Liu Bei I've been hearing about. I see.
So I played as this guy at the beginning, and now these two have meeting up.
This explains why a fine warrior such as Guan Yu will be drawn to your cause. I am unworthy of such praise, for I am simply a member of the volunteer army. Ranks and titles bear no value. What is most important is one's capabilities. I am Cao Cao. I expect you to go on and accomplish great things.
I really like that there's voice acting. Normally in games like this you have to read it all, but I'm really glad there's voice acting. And there are sometimes cutscenes, like, I don't know if they use the in-game engine, or if they are, you know, CGI, but the cutscenes look really nice. So we've taken this bit.
The weather was really poor this year. As a result, the crops didn't grow as much as we hoped.
There was a poor harvest this year. The income for 3 of your territories will decrease next time. Oh great. Income. So at the end of the level you get some more gold. And so here we go. We can either attack this guy or this guy. So we attack this guy, we get 50 income. We attack this guy, we get 150. So these are the territories I've captured so far in this area, and we need to capture all these areas to get to like the final guy, per se. Alright, what one should we do? I think we should start with the easier one. One thing I'd say is the game doesn't seem very difficult so far, but I haven't played it. I've only played it for an hour or two, so that could change. I think a good game, a game like this is good, really good for like traveling, because you can just do like a couple battles at a time, and they're really fun. Surprisingly, the combat is just really fun. Surprisingly, and I'm just really happy with the fact that there's no frame rate issues, which is really good. There's hundreds of characters on screen, and the graphics are really nice. Surprisingly. Let's just get that one. Alright, let's attack this one up here. Yes, let's go. So you can play as different characters if you want to. But we're just going to stick with this character. This character has like a stun move, which is kind of like a freeze attack. So if we do this, so he does that, which is kind of like a freeze attack, and freezes enemies nearby for like a second or two, so you can just get a quick attack on them. And this one's at night and it's snowing. This is cool. As you can see, the map is huge. There's hundreds of players on screen. The graphics are really good, and there's no frame rate issues, which is just crazy. Which is really good. Just calling my horse. There you are. You can also jump one horse. I am the green arrow at the bottom there, as you can see. Alright, let's go this way. Let's take the armory. Uh-oh, siege weapons. See, you have to capture the armory to get rid of the siege weapons. So as you can see, I freezed all the enemies there with the stun attack. Get a quick hit on all of them. But this game is very hack and slash, so if you don't like hack and slashes, you probably won't like it. There are combos in the game, but I don't know if you can unlock new combos. I'm guessing you probably can. Uh-oh. Been like completely... There is a block button. So yeah, let's use my special attack here. Just to get rid of all these guys. As you can see, it's just mental. These guys are pretty powerful. Need to take their armory out. So we took the armory, good. So now this is, we can get on this, and we can actually use this, which is really awesome. Move the PS Vita system in order to target your enemies. Oh great, we don't have to, but you can also aim with, like, moving the PS Vita. So yeah. How do we actually attack with it? Oh god. Do we attack? I wasn't paying attention. Oh, the rear touchpad, I think. No? Yes? Oh yeah, the rear touchpad. You have to press the rear touchpad. There you go. There you go. Sometimes you get calls from people to come and help you, and then, as you can see, I don't know if you can see it up there, but there's like a flashing. It's flashing up there to say basically to go over there. Like an urgency thing. You don't have to capture all the mini bases, but it definitely helps. There's another armory over here. Take this. different characters obviously have different special attacks, and different special attacks require you to do different things. This guy's special attack, you have to mash the rear touchpad. Some special attacks you have to shake the controller, shake the PS Vita. Some special attacks you have to just swipe across the screen, so that's different. There we go. You got a bonus from the armory, see our swords are yellow, gives us a damage boost. I could just take this out right now just by pressing. So this is my big attack. Basically just makes me go completely crazy and just completely take them all out really easily, and then you capture it instantly. So it's only good to use that, you know, you got to pick a right time to use that. Let's go and attack the main base now.
Please come with us. We will be the foundation from which you lead the attack.
One thing I would say is at first the game was really hard on my eyes because of just how many characters on screen, the crazy stuff, but I got used to it pretty quickly. Where are we? Here we go, around here. Here we go. Here's the final base, the main base.
You appear to be a competent fighter.
Uh-oh, here we go.
I will not be easily defeated.
These seem okay. They sometimes don't seem to register, but that might just be me being terrible. Oh god, he's terrible, he is. Almost killed him already. No. Mash, mash, mash. Oh, Super Saiyan.
I must retreat. This is not the end. My ambition cannot be stopped.
Huge 200 combo there. I have got a combo up to like 500 or 600 before. Oh, been stunned. Oh no. This isn't going very well. Uh-oh. There we go. Taking him out now. I believe the reason why there isn't a red thing indicator over their heads anymore is because they've taken one of our bases down here, but hopefully we can still defeat them. But they are getting reinforcements faster than we can kill them. Damn you, die! There you go. God damn it, they're calling in faster than we can kill them. No. Oh, great. I'm going to go back. I'm going to go and take. We need to go back. They've taken that command post. Stop them, brothers.
Defeat is a stain on my proud family name.
There we go. Uh-oh. Jesus. This is going very poorly. Ah. The closer you are to death, the screen will glow red more. So yeah, let's get out of here. We need to capture the base down here before we can capture that. Because it's linking up to it. I attacked the main base too fast. Wasn't prepared yet. Uh-oh, ambush. There you go. How dare you take my sanctum? There we go.
My ambition cannot be stopped. I hereby claim this area as my home. Your prowess is undeniable. I've never seen anything like it.
So I believe this is like a supply place we can take.
I grow weary of your presence. Surrender or die.
There we go. Captured that. Got some supplies there, got life respawned, restored. And so, that is Dynasty Warriors. I think you get the idea now. It's a pretty awesome game. I'm surprised at how well it runs with all these people on the screen. The graphics are really nice, the combat is really nice. It doesn't seem to be really nothing wrong with it. But, you know, if you didn't like the other Dynasty Warriors games, you won't like this one. So, yeah.